Chapter 9, Rational Numbers. Before that, let us understand types of number. Natural numbers. What is a natural number? The number that starts with the 1 and up to the endless, or we can say it's the infinitive. These all are the natural numbers, and we can define the natural numbers by capital N. Whole numbers. The whole numbers started with the 0 up to endless, or we can say it's an infinitive, and it is denoted by capital W. From this we can say that all the numbers, natural numbers, are whole numbers. But we can't say all the whole numbers are natural numbers, because in the whole number 0 is included. Integers. What is the integers? In the integers, all the positive numbers, negative and 0, this all are including, and we can denote this integers with capital Z. Rational numbers. What is the rational numbers? Any number that can be written in the form of P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. And ratio of one number over another number, that is known as the rational number. We can represent this rational number by capital Q. Just like 7 upon 2, 10 upon 3, these all are the rational numbers because this is in the form of P divide Q. Now, what is the equivalent rational numbers? In the second chapter, fraction, you have learned equivalent fractions, the same concept for the rational numbers. A rational number can be written with different numerator and denominator. For example, 2 divide 3. Above number, that is the numerator, below, that is the denominator. Now, just multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. 2 multiply 2, 3 multiply 2. So, it's a 4 upon 6. So, here we can say that 2 upon 3 is equal to 4 upon 6. Means these two are equivalent rational numbers. By multiplying the numerator and denominator of a rational number by the same number, non-zero integer, we obtain another rational number that is equivalent to the given rational number. Suppose this 2 by 3, now if I multiply this 2 upon 3 with 4, its result is 2 4s are 8, 8 4, 3 4s are 12. Now 8 upon 12, that is also the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3. In that case, we have to remember that we have to multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. Similarly, for multiplication, the division of the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer also gives equivalent rational numbers. For example, 10 divides minus 15. Now, both numerator and denominator, I just divide by 5. So, 10 divide 5 minus 15 divide 5, we get the numbers 2 divide minus 3. So, here 2 divide minus 3 is equal to 10 divide minus 15. Both are the equivalent rational numbers. So, means we can multiply or divide also to get the equivalent rational numbers. Now, positive and negative rational numbers. Just take one example, 2 divide 3. Both the numerator and denominator of this number are positive. Such a rational number is called positive rational number. Numerator and denominator both are positive. That number we can say it's a positive rational number. Now just minus 3 upon 5. Here numerator is negative, denominator is positive. So this number we can say it's a negative rational number. Similarly, if denominator is negative and numerator is positive, also we can say it's a negative rational number. Rational number in a standard form. A rational number is said to be in the standard form if its denominator is a positive integer and the numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1. If a rational number is not in the standard form, then it can be reduced to the standard form. That you have learned in the second chapter, fraction, how to get the reduced form, how to get the lowest form. The same concept for the rational number. For reducing fraction to their lowest form, we divide the numerator and the denominator of the fraction by the same non-zero positive integer. The same method here for the rational number to their standard form. And the concept of factor that you have already learned in the 6th standard. Just like I am giving the number 4. So for factor, we have to find out in which table it comes. 1 4 is 4, 2 2 is 4. So the factors of 4, it's a 1, 2 and 4. So we can reduce the form up to both numerator and denominator have no common factor except the 1. Let us understand with one example. Here reduce 45 divide 30 to the standard form. Now just divide both numerator and denominator with the same number 3. So 45 divide 3, it's a 15. 30 divide 3, it's a 10. Now 15 divide 10, still they have a common factors. So again divide it with number 5. 15 divide 5, it's a 3. 10 divide 5, it's a 2. In that case, you can also get the reduced form by multiplying using the multiplication. Just like here 45 divide 30. So we can write it as a 15 3 is 45. 15 2 is 30. 15 15 cut. 3 upon 2. Now 3 upon 2, between them no common factors except the 1. So that is the reduced form of 45 divide 3. Let us take one more example. 36 divide 24. Now divide both the number by 12. 36 divide 12. 24 divide 12. So minus 3 upon 2. Also you can use this. 12 3 is 36. 12 2 is 24. 12 12 cut. 3 upon 2. That is the reduced form. Sorry, here it's not a minus 3. It's a mistake. 3 upon 2. That is the reduced form. Now the next topic, that is the representation of rational number on the number line and how to find the rational number between two rational numbers, that we will discuss in the next session.